From 2021, Soft Evidence by Ania Catherine and Dejha is a slow synthetic cinema series depicting events that never happened, 9 scenes and testimony. Using AI, computer vision, machine learning and deep learning, the artists created synthetic media vignettes, deepfakes, with no trace of AV manipulation. The word deepfake typically conjures up images of face-swapped politicians speaking, celebrities saying ridiculous things, or even, which is the technique's most popular and darkest use, personal attacks via non-consensual sexual imagery and pornography. Soft Evidence considers 2 major prongs of the issue. 1. The ability to depict someone doing something they have never done, being somewhere they've never been, or saying something they have never said. And 2. The introduction of plausible deniability, the liar's dividend, which enables people to escape accountability for actions caught on photo or video. The intersection of this new ability and existing social power and privilege cannot be overstated. Considering deepfakes' potential to further political polarization, the artists strategically depict scenes that are apolitical in content in a very naturalistic, classic cinema aesthetic. The artists also depict an erotic scene of love between 2 women. They intentionally take face swapping, a technique primarily used as a tool for sexual violence against women, to depict a moment of consensual queer intimacy. Audiences engage with the work on Telegram via an unfolding thread of video, image, text, links and voice notes in a closed group operated by a mix of actors and real people. This digital surface is a conceptual choice as it draws attention to the rampant distribution of deepfakes and other synthetic media on messaging apps. The work will also manifest physically in an immersive experience culminating in a rich resource and practical takeaway informed by the artist's conversations with the world's leading experts in deepfake creation, detection, ethics and policy throughout their process. Soft Evidence incites productive confusion and provides a neutral ground for conversation about AV manipulation, a place to find commonality in learning to navigate a synthetic future. Numerous ethical issues are typically baked into synthetic media processes, which include scraping the internet for data and/or relying on existing open data sets, which often include data that were not consensually procured and contain classificatory violence. After all, open data sets are not inherently free of problematic issues. To highlight these problems, the artists created their own dataset of a source subject shot over 5 days in Mexico City, shooting art-directed scenes with a body double, destination footage, and capturing facial data, source footage. Additionally, they engaged in a legal exercise, that is, inventing a synthetic and manipulated media contract for the subject to approve the explicit intent of face swapping and other synthetic media techniques. While the artist's synthetic media process is not posing as a solution, it does demonstrate the significant labor, time, resource and consent required when data isn't free, that is, just there for the taking. To create the final works, the artists leverage a deepfake algorithm that uses convolutional neural networks to achieve its results by using an autoencoder to take input X and reconstruct it as best as possible. Soft Evidence, supported by MediaFutures, has received funding from the European Union's Framework Horizon 2020 for Research and Innovation Programme under Grant Agreement number 951962.